Right guys, so it's time to show you the pocket stove cooker which I've got. This Ulster badge, I sewed it on myself because I also got the sewing machine. And I got to admit, buying a sewing machine is one of the best investments I've done. But anyway, if I sound a little bit muffled guys, it's because I've got my new bike mask on because it's a little bit cold, you know when your nose gets cold and runny. So I've put my little bike mask on in order to warm my face back up. But anyway, as you can see, this is the stove itself, and you know it comes like this, and it comes in a little pouch as you can see. Obviously you don't get the badge because I sewed the badge on. So let's put that over there. So this is basically a survival stove. It's a bushcraft stove. Now us bushcrafters, we know about the Trangia Stove and the Swedish Army, you know, cook set and stuff like that. But, you know, I wanted something lighter because I've been carrying too much weight when I'm out and about. And this stove here appears to be exactly what it is I wanted, you know. So let's do it. One thing I've learned about this stove is that if you want to use it with alcohol, you need to put this section in, okay? And in order to do that, you've got to ensure that the square, this side here, you've got to ensure that the square is on the right hand side. Otherwise, it won't fit. Don't ask me why, but it's just the way it is. So you put the alcohol container there, and you put in that slit, and then you put in this slit. As you can guess, it may be a little bit fiddly for some people, but I can tell you now, if you do it the wrong way, then it's very fiddly indeed. But there you go. As you can see, it is now, let me see if I can get a better light on this subject. So as you can see, it is now set up ready for the alcohol. You can use this section here, okay, the grid section, and that's basically if you want to use twigs instead, so you could feed twigs in there instead of using alcohol like I'm going to use. Now, what I'm going to do guys is I'm going to fill this up with some methylated spirit, alcohol, and hopefully you're seeing this on the camera. So I'm going to stop there because I think it was spilling a little bit there. But what I'm going to do now basically is I'm just going to light it, and there you go guys. How cool is that? Now I got to admit, this pocket stove I absolutely love. It's absolutely awesome. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to get some water on the boil because I am going to have a pot noodle in order to heat up. Let's get this darn lid off. So as you can see here, we put this on like that, and then we get our water. One sec, open the lid, and we pour our water in. And if you fill the Yugoslavian cooker, the pot, if you fill the Yugoslavian pot halfway up, then this filled to the brim will boil this, which is quite cool. So that's like half of the Yugoslavian pot, and this filled to the top with methylated spirits, and it will boil it in basically next to no time. If it's windy, you may find yourself filling this back up again in order to get a rolling boil. But anyway guys, that is basically my new pocket stove, and my face is starting to warm up now a little bit more because you know when you get that horrible runny nose section. But again, this bike mask for when I'm cycling, it seems to be doing the trick. So yeah guys, I'm going to enjoy my pot noodle which I've got here. I'm gonna, and basically it's just warm back up again. top tip, when you're using this pocket stove, okay, make sure that you bend the pan handle up like that, because if you do that, then it stops this from getting onto the fire, so it stops it from getting red hot. But anyway guys, yeah, that's my pocket stove. So still, when there's no wind, this is basically boiled in next to no time. I've got like maybe even 2/3 of this left, and you know, it just means I'm gonna be wasting fuel, because quite frankly I can't extinguish that fire because it's now lit. So what I'm gonna do, oh, you still there? Put the gloves on. Here you go. Here you go. You follow me. Take the lid off. So as you can see now, put that down there. That is hot. That's very hot. But basically, let's see if you can get in there and let you have a look. But basically, I've got to wait now until all that burns off. There's over half of it left. So I guess, you know, if it was like winter or something like that, you could actually use that to heat the Polish Army tent or something like that. I've done that before, and honestly, I'll tell you one thing guys, in them Polish Army tents, when you light something like that, it is ridiculously hot. You're absolutely roasting, because it just traps the entire heat in with the canvas, and it's awesome. But again, look at that. I'm just gonna have to wait until that burns off. But I'm not gonna cry, because I've got my water, I've got my pot noodle, and that is really hot. I'm putting that back down again. Oh, wow, that's really hot. Didn't expect it to be that hot. So let's go again quickly. Here we go, it's not burning me yet. There we go, I got enough. Leave that to cool down. Right guys, see you later.